Hello, everyone. I'm Marcia Baker. I am the Sketch Note Boss. I am so excited to start a new challenge. But we have a lot of new members. Was the Bible journaling conference, was that like not the most awesome thing? I was so blessed to listen to some of the speakers like Joe did and Elena Joy. Oh my gosh, still a couple I want to watch, but it's just I was just been so blessed um, with the Regina's and I could go on and on because there were over 20 speakers. They were all amazing and they were all so different, you know. And our whole purpose is to help you get in the Word because that's where God wants you every day. And so here at Sketchnote Boss, Sermon Sketchnote Boss, we are going to learn to be visual in our faith through sketchnoting. And you're going to find that sketchnoting is one of those skills that you can take anywhere with you. Next time you're at a meeting, you have to take notes. Next time you're at your grocery list. Next time you're at a recipe. Just anytime you have to write, if we can incorporate some visual elements, I promise the learning process will be stronger. And I'll be talking about that in much more detail. But I just wanted to just kind of just do a little introductory video for those of you who are new and make sure that everybody's got their handouts for the challenge that starts tomorrow. So I'm just so excited. So let me just flip over to the screen. So for you new members, here's if you're not a member of the Sketchnote Boss Facebook group, I just would love it if you would join us. But I get some of you don't have time for Facebook, some of you don't want to do Facebook, and certainly you need to do you. You need to do whatever works for you. But at the just want to show you around very quickly, and then I'm going to tell you where I'm going to post. So hopefully I'm going to get everybody covered. So so monthly, I change the banner at the in the Facebook uh, group, so you know what's coming up. So October we had Inktober with two twists. So what is Inktober? So Inktober is this awesome. Let me flip back over. There we go. Is Jake Parker is an illustrator and graphic designer, and he came up with this list back in 2009, and he's been posting it ever since. And so this is just a list of words, and if you go to these hashtags, you're going to see a lot of Halloween gooey things, and which is great. A lot of people love Halloween. I'm not a Halloween lover, so I was just wondering if how to add a little light in that. And so I challenged everybody in the Facebook group to come up with a verse. So there we go. So the first word was fish. On the first was fish. So I came up with John 21:11. Though the net was filled with 153 fish, it was not torn. And then on the next day was wisp. Our second word was wisp. I'm not going to go through this whole thing. The third word was bulky. So I thought whale is pretty darn bulky. So that would be a good word to do, bulky. And so anyway, so I just if you are signed up for the newsletter, then you have access to the members only page. And if you're not, I'll show you how to do that in just a second. But you can go do this printable if you want to still join us for the rest of the month, and don't feel like you have to go catch up. But it's just a great exercise, and so it's another way to get our visual learning ignited. So we have a word. How can we relate that to a Bible verse? And so I trying to show you my process in in the Inktober post. If you go back a few posts on the website, which I'll show you here in a second, you can see what I was doing. So anyway, so that is Inktober. All right, so back to the banners. So, and then we had the online Bible journaling conference, and then, what do I say? I might have to go change this tonight. So the 10-day challenge starts tomorrow. And so hopefully you have downloaded your printable. So this was what it actually looks like. Kind of not really a big change. It's just, I just didn't have the color printer available. So, and in this handout, we have, come on, here we go. We have some practice fonts for you. I have some lettering practice, and then all kinds of icon practices. And this page will relate to the 10 verses that we're going to do. And then, of course, we've got doodles. If you have any extra time and a little space to fill some things in, you've got doodles. And then I've got the 10 days, and I already went ahead and wrote the verses for you because This process is for those days when you don't have a ton of time to be in the Word and you want to be in the Word. So if you can find 15 minutes, we're going to read a verse, we're going to reflect on it, we're going to write down our prayers, we're going to write down our gratitudes, and we're going to draw something. So where's Mike? So here's a page where I actually read the whole chapter from James 3. That's the day I got poison ivy. Woohoo, that was tons of fun. Things that I was going to do, things that I'm thankful for, my prayers. I get stung by a wasp the next day, add insult to injury. And this was back in July, 4th of July. Talked about engineering with the kitchen, had the ladies over. Um, I'm into 2 Corinthians here, so about empty vessels. Got my color pencils out there. So you see some days I got the watercolor there. So some days I have time to do a little extra, and then some days I don't. So anyway, so that's just where we're going. So we want to just kind of keep it like a simple half page, uh, just to get things down. And I promise when you go back and look at this in a couple of months, you're just going to see times where the Lord just totally was present and there and walking along with you. And that's the time we need to make sure we document that and don't forget that, because we never want to have spiritual amnesia. We always want to be so aware of how faithful God is in our lives. And so this is just an awesome, simple, easy way to document how faithful He is. So in the next 10 days, I'm going to show you this basic format here, this basic format, but then I'm going to show you some alternatives, things that you might want to do if you have a little more time, or, oh, today I think I'm going to do this instead of that. So there's no rules. This is just one way to do it. You can make your boxes any way you want to make them. Some of you might prefer to do the portrait versus the landscape, and that's why I wrote the verses down here, so you can do it this way or this way, whatever speaks to you. And then you can just staple at the top, and then you got a little booklet. Or if you don't even want to use the booklet and just go ahead and write your verses in like I'm going to do here. So I've got tons of blank pages. So I'm actually going to write my verses down here, and then every day just kind of do something, change it up a little bit just to show you the variety that could be possible. So that's where we're going with Read, Pray, Sketch. I love this process. It so speaks to me. And I hope that you can join us for this 10-day challenge. So if you come back to this blog post every day for 10 days, I am just going to just continue to add the next video. Every day I'm going to do a Facebook Live at 10 o'clock Central Time, and then I'm just going to add the video on to the same blog post, so I'm not, so you always know where to go. So it'll be the latest blog post. So what else do I want to tell you? Let's see. Okay, so if you're new, hang on, let's just go there. See if we can go. All right, there we go. Let's try home. So if you have not already clicked on it, you can, here's the admin post where I tell you what your rules are for posting and that kind of thing. So, you know, we always want to be positive, and what we want to post is about visual learning and our sketchnoting and your examples. We want to see what you're doing, because oh my gosh, the creativity in this group is amazing. So here's the YouTube channel, and so every time there's a video, I'm going to put something in YouTube. So you YouTubers that just want to check out YouTube, then if you just, you know, click on that little bell, then every time I post a video, you'll get a notice. But then new members can start here, and this is what this looks like. So hopefully you're signed up for this. If you're getting an email from me, you're obviously signed up for my newsletter. And then we talk about what we're getting started, the supplies you need, and colors, and just give you a couple examples of some things that we've done in the past. So there's our new member page. At the end of every email that I send, I have helpful links at the bottom, and you can see the members only page is, click that and it will take you to the page where we've got all the fun printables and such. And you can get this particular handout here. Oh, I've just been talking. I'm looking at the screen and you're not looking at the screen. So let's go back. Yeah, these clicky things, it's just, yeah. So, all right. So I change the banner out frequently, right? So you can know what's going on. And here's the announcement. So if here's the new member, start here, and this is a list for the video right there. And so this is the new member page. So if you're getting my email, clearly you have signed up for this. And so I'm never selling your email list. I just um, let you know what's going on from time to time. And if it's not working for you, that's okay. I just want to provide you more tools in your quiver to be more visual in your faith. And so I like to just do really basic drawing and keep our supplies very, very basic so we can spend more time in the Word. But I think I'm just convinced that if our pen is moving and we are kind of slowing down a little bit and our pen is moving and we are focused on the Lord is going to meet us there and it's going to do some amazing things. It totally rocked my world and I know it's going to rock yours. So at the end of every email I send, I always have a list of members only page, the blog, the YouTube channel, the Facebook group, and Visual Faith Ministries, of which I am a coach to Visual Faith Ministries. So you can always click on those and they will get you to where you need to be. And the members only page has all those printable goodies. And so if you haven't printed out your repray sketch handout already, then that would be a great thing to go do so you're ready for tomorrow. So what else do I want to tell you? So um, I'm not really sure what we're doing in November. I had this amazing idea, but it's going to take a lot of work. And I just feel like instead I started a teachable academy, so to speak. And I really feel like during the month of November, or hopefully even launch mid-November, a course for all you newbies, just to give you the basics of sketchnoting. And then hopefully I'm going to develop some more courses after that. So I do the initial course is going to be free. But after that, it'll probably be a small fee because Teachable is not free. And so if you could just help me cover my expenses to keep the website going, that would just be a huge blessing. You know, I am not looking to grow to be one of those blogs with 12 employees and, you know, fancy videos and all of that. That's not where I am. So my goal is just to be a ministry here to help you get deeper in the Word, because I promise wherever you are, God's going to meet you there, and whatever your problems are, if you are honoring Him by being in the Word on a frequent basis, He's going to quicken what you need to say to people, and He is just going to meet you where you are. So anyway, so got a class coming and got some other cool things, you know, and we're just gonna really be honing our sketchnoting skills. Just gonna take some basic sermons and just we can sketchnote anything. So we'll be just sketchnoting some real basic things, and you're gonna be amazed at how confident you are going to be in your drawing skills. And I just want to reiterate one more time, it is not about art. It is about ideas. That's a quote from Mike Grody, who wrote the book the Sketchnote Handbook. He is just an awesome man, loves the Lord, just really awesome young guy, younger than me, obviously, but just a great guy. And he's just very willing to share his knowledge. He's got a podcast, Sketchnote Army. So there's a lot of resources that I'll be sharing from time to time to help you in your journey, in your sketchnoting journey, in your visual faith journey. So anyway, I'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. And if you have any questions, reach out and we'll be right there. So Renee is the moderator in the Facebook group. So if you have any questions, just shoot her a question and she will be happy to answer that. She's in there frequently. I'm in there almost every day as well. So, and I look at and try and respond to my emails. If you have any questions, I do my best to respond just as quickly as I can. So if it's a day or two, just be patient. I'll get there as soon as I can. But anyway, thank you for joining the Facebook group and joining my newsletter and just being with us on this journey. It's going to be amazing. So I will see you tomorrow, and we are going to get ready to read, pray, and sketch. Bye-bye.